Okay, we're missing a screen. We're missing a screen right here. And, you know, the roof covering is a little worse for wear. I understand it's beyond the scope of this inspection. But what I wanted to call your attention to was the clothes dryer vent. Okay, those vents are no longer approved. It's got screen around it too. They call those bird houses. That's probably why they put the screen around there. Those are no longer approved. Coming on along, this is the upstairs bathroom. Vent fans work, but they don't seem to go to the exterior. We've got a whole video about the air conditioning. We've got a little bit of a loose tile right there. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Everything goes down. The GFCI works, but you'll never see a trip. It's because you got to go to the downstairs bathroom to reset it. See? Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Boring. Also, this isn't really plumbing, it's kind of appliances. Thermostat upstairs is on the east interior wall. This is the air filter. It's 14 by 24, is that what it is? It's 12 by 24 by 1. Now, when this becomes a plenum, it should be lined, not just the door, but it should be lined with metal or some other UL approved product. And in 1984 they just didn't do that. Again, I'm not apologizing for it. I guess I am. Okay. These air registers go to the upstairs air conditioning system. Okay. When the smoke alarm turns yellow like this, the manufacturer manufactured them so that when they turn yellow, you know the smoke alarm has been exhausted. And then in 1984, whenever this home was built, but we got a pipe step like that. It's supposed to be a 7-inch gap right there. So it's the way they were built. It's the way they were built. We got a gap wider than 4 inches. So don't let your cat fall out of there, or your puppy. Smoke alarms are, fireplaces are appliances, I guess. This is a wood burning fireplace. It doesn't have a glass front, nor is a glass front required. We've got some of our surrounds. Some of our wooden surrounds closer than 12 inches to the firebox. Our hearth extension is less than 24 inches. It depends on what the manufacturer, and it appears to draw combustible air from the living space. Depending on what the manufacturer specification supersedes code. And this 24 inches, that's not even a code thing. It's just a throwdown measurement because you can actually calculate the size of a firebox and determine what the real hearth extension length should be. I'm not going there. I'm not an engineer. So that's what we have. Now right in here, and I'm kind of doubling up on some of these. So you might see another video, and some of this is like the stairs. Might be in there. And some of this floor is kind of bouncy. All right, we got some trampoline floor right in here. So you know, if you want to get some aerobics in or something, you just come around here and start hopping. That's all you got to do. Downstairs bathroom, again, boring. Now, interesting thing about the downstairs bathroom. Interesting thing about the downstairs bathroom is the commode will not flush. And it was kind of embarrassing for my client. It is what it is. Hot's on the left, cold's on the right, but the flow. We don't have a lot of flow down here. The flow in the upstairs bathroom is better. So we reset this. Now we've reset the GFCI upstairs. We've got another GFCI down here. Imagine, you know, if I was left to my imagination, which isn't always a good thing, but leaving me there, I would assume that this was probably for a jacuzzi bathtub. And they come in and they put a new, you know, surround. And now we've got a shower. We don't have a jacuzzi bathtub any longer. And that's okay. So as long as it's not a jacuzzi bathtub, it's okay that it's switched. As long as it's not a jacuzzi bathtub, it's okay that it's open, that you could plug something in there. Okay, moving on along. It's my understanding that the refrigerator does not convey. But in the meantime, we do not have a ice maker connection. Now this big old mama, whammer jammer, is blocking the electric service panel. The kitchen range appears to have, it appears to have a anti-tip device. It won't slide out. Okay, you want to clean these correctly, make them last as long as they can. Now this oven has bake, has broil, has self-cleaning. Alright, has an oven light. Yay, oven lights. Alright. But it does not have a convection, nor is a convection required. Dishwasher seems to be doing okay. Let's take a little closer look at this. Now the thing about the dishwasher and the food waste disposal is when this home was built, they weren't required to be GFCI protected. Also, electric service disconnect, it was required, but if you could pull this dishwasher out and unplug it, well actually, I'm going to take all that off. We got the breakers are right here. Never mind. Not even going to go there. Little 1/2 horsepower garbage disposal. And the drain line comes up to the top of the cabinet. That makes an anti-siphon loop that is approved. That is approved. Now later, the next video is going to be about the water heater, and I said I do not know where the temperature pressure relief valve drain line discharges to. I did. I'm picking up a few spares here. It drains to here. Right there. That's where it drains to. And that's okay. As long as it's no farther from the ground than 6 inches. So that's kind of a radical stretch there. Kind of a radical stretch. Coming on along. Okay, code says that the corner of the kitchen range fan shouldn't be any closer to the kitchen cooktop than 24 inches. But like the fireplace, okay, like the fireplace, the manufacturer, Whirlpool listed manufacturer specifications. They may have different specifications. They may be counting from here to here. It's a circulating vent fan. This microwave was not inspected. At the direction of the buyer's agent, my client's agent said that this microwave is not going to convey, that this microwave will convey. And I don't know if that's the same microwave in the same box. This box might have gone to that microwave. So I don't know what's going in here. So I recommend that you go through all the functions, make sure everything works. If the height is an issue to you, then that height will be posted in the instructions, and you can read that, and you can know that you got the right height. So there's no sense in me turning it on because it doesn't convey. Now, in the clothes washer, okay, we do not have GFCI. Alright, we don't have GFCI here. I haven't tested this one yet. In the next video, you're going to see that I didn't test it. But we're in this video. So in the next video, you'll know that I tested it. People like to know things. Alright, the hot and the cold have not been labeled as being hot and cold. The clothes dryer is 3-prong. If this home was built this morning instead of the 1980s, then that would be 4-prong and it'd be GFCI. There's nothing wrong with it being 3-prong, but GFCI is a safety issue, a safety device, and so I'm just going to make the report. These all should be GFCI in here, all that. So, then I have an ice maker. And it doesn't look like we're making ice either. Look at that. We got trays. Look like we got a history of making ice. Maybe we can learn something here. We learned the boil's on. We learned that much. Clear her off. Okay. There is a valve underneath there, but not a connection box. But it's not making all the same. Let's just do that. Ice maker not making ice. Inquiring minds want to know.